Really? People thought this movie would fail? My favorite thing about any convention ever is that there's always a Jack Sparrow walking around drunk. Generic Tron goes. We're back with another nostalgia critic video. Today we are doing Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, which I believe is the very first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And I know that that is his theme for the month of March, is Pirates of the Caribbean. I believe it's Pirates or Pirates of the Caribbean. Pretty sure it's just Pirates of the Caribbean because I'm pretty sure he does franchises. Because last year, I think he did the Batman movies, or cartoons, or just Batman themed things. So we're gonna do all the Pirates movies. I'm not sure how many Pirates of the Caribbean movies there are. I think I want to say there's at least 3. I'm not sure if there's 4 or 5. I don't know how many Wednesdays there's gonna be in the month of March. But thank you so much for stopping by. Last week's video was another one of his recent uploads. It was Iron Man. You want to check my reaction out? I'll leave it right up there. Also gonna link down below in the description. Also gonna be in a playlist on my channel with all the my other nostalgic videos going in chronological order. I believe this will be the 87th video in that. It's either the 87th or 88th video in that playlist of all my reactions to nostalgic critic videos. He has introduced me to so many videos. I think for the 100th video, we're going to do Battlefield Earth, and I'm going to try to get a cameo from him for that. So that's going to be interesting. I have seen Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm pretty sure I've seen this movie. It's been a very, very long time, but I understand the gist of the plot. I'm not sure what Pokemon's situation is, but Charlie uploaded a video. I'll have to watch that after I'm done recording. But thank you so much, Peter. Shout out to the patrons. They get the videos there early. Allow to have a paywall on the channel. Couldn't do this without them. Also, I hope to subscribe to some of future videos. I drop one of these videos every single week. And then I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which would just be an incredible milestone, considering my channel was deleted a couple years ago, and I was never told why. So I had to start all the way back over, and I've had an amazing community to back me, and I read every single comment. I do all these videos myself, and I don't have paywalls, and I'm here to make you smile, and I'm not here to make you pay. But let's go ahead and jump into Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. All right.
I'm pretty sure brought to you by
these movies are old.
#1 ready-to-eat meal kit. Also brought to you by
I do meal prep.
The award-winning app and debit card that can save you money today.
I use
Guess
a
what?
credit card.
I'm coming to Dublin. Come see me in
not.
Ireland at Vaticon, March 25th to the 26th.
Vaticon.
And the weekend right after that, you can see me in Chicago at C2E2, March 31st to
C2E2?
April 2nd. Hope to see you there.
See, that'll be fun. Somebody said if I ever met Nostalgia Critic in person and told him the movies I haven't seen, he would kidnap me and force me to watch them. And you know what? Oh, it's Pirates ones. So it's not Pirates of the Caribbean themed. Okay. So it's just Pirates.
Avast me, mateys. I am Hunter Sparrow.
Doesn't move the teeth.
The Pirates Month. What was seen as a half-baked idea, literally laughed at by audiences just
Ooh.
from a poster and teaser, turned into one of Disney's biggest franchises.
Was it Disney? Oh, I guess that explains why there's the ride.
There. The Pirates of the
So there are
Caribbean
4 of
movies
them. Okay.
became even more iconic than the original.
Is he gonna do a
iconic
Captain
ride.
or Peter
To a
Pan
point where
Captain Hook
instead
thing?
of making the movies more like the ride, they made the ride more like the movies. They earned
Yeah.
Johnny Depp an Academy Award
I didn't know
nomination, made
about
Pirates
the ride
cool at a
until the
time when
movie.
honestly they were kind of at the height of annoyance, and allowed
Pirates
Disney to
versus
finally
ninjas?
venture into PG-13 movies. I, for one, can't wait until we get some R-rated flicks in there. There's
We
fun
are.
flicks to get through,
The
and we're gonna do
Deadpool movie's
exactly
going to
that
be
all this month.
Marvel's first R-rated movie, I think, or
Isn't
something
that right,
like that.
Will Turner?
I, Black Sparrow, is ready to
Black
succeed.
Sparrow.
You're not a sparrow.
I am a sparrow, a black sparrow.
Prove it.
Black sparrows are black.
Exactly. You're overqualified.
Overqualified?
What should be done with him?
Captain Tam Sparrow here, savvy, and all that nautical talk.
You're not savvy, I'm
They're
savvy.
all
You're not
Johnny
savvy,
Depp.
I'm savvy. Savvy?
Savvy?
What?
What?
Cut! What the hell, man? You two are supposed to be Will and Elizabeth.
Nobody wants to be Will and Elizabeth.
Why
The only
not?
person they remember is Jack Sparrow, and also sometimes the guy who's like Tim Curry, but he's not Tim Curry.
Jeffrey Rush.
That's the one.
And it makes sense anyway. It shows how much people wanted to be Jack Sparrow when the film came out.
And do terrible Jack Sparrow impressions like Mel.
But wasn't what's
Come
his
on,
face
Will
like?
and Elizabeth were important too. They had so many
Well,
classic lines.
It wasn't Legolas. It was Legolas.
There's one about a corset, I think.
Exactly, that classic line Will said.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth said.
Let's face it, the only reason people liked these movies was for Jack Sparrow.
Now that's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
true.
Johnny Depp
Just indicating
killed it.
People liked all the movies.
You know what he means, though. The success was due to him.
I still think there's more to it than that. And to prove it, I'm gonna play Will and
No.
Elizabeth, and I will let you two play Jack Sparrow.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
really big.
He's gonna play both of them.
I'm gonna go change in the costume to prove my point.
Oh boy.
Man, maybe he does have a point.
Yeah. if
What's he
he's
gonna
willing
come
to
back
play both
as?
Characters, which. How is he supposed to do that?
Don't worry about
The
it.
better question is, why is he locking the door?
He's locking them in there. Oh.
It's all about me, mates. Drink up me hearties, your ho!
Jack Sparrow activities. I literally saw, I think it was like a TikTok the other day. It was just like one of the moments from.
Released 20 years ago in 2003,
I
Pirates
was
of the
6.
Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl
I was not
exceeded
13.
almost everybody's expectations. I'm really not kidding when I say audiences thought this would be one of Disney's biggest blunders.
Really?
I remember people passing
People
by
thought
the
this movie
poster
would
saying,
fail?
"Oh my god, are they really doing this?" Even when the trailers came out, I heard people laughing at how ridiculous Johnny Depp looked and that Jerry Bruckheimer was producing.
I don't know
Are we
who that
supposed
is.
to take this seriously? I heard somebody ask. And as it turns out, not really. Despite being marketed as a
fun.
badass action flick, Pirates
Was
had
it
a
really?
goofy sense of humor, helmed by the same team who penned Shrek, Aladdin, and other adventures that had
I've
a
never seen
comedic
Aladdin.
edge. But on top of that, it
I've
also
seen
had a
Shrek.
twisted side to it. Director Gore Verbinski clearly liked to work with a dark edge in his work, and with Disney saying they wanted to toughen up a little bit with their first PG-13 rating, Pirates turned out to be a good outlet for
Was it really the
as
first?
for Depp, yes, his performance did play a big part in the film's success, but I think we've seen he's not always the secret ingredient to a good film. I do think there's more to the series being a hit outside
Okay.
of just his iconic performance. So let's go
That
ahead and
is,
take
that's
it deeper.
Orlando Bloom, right? That's like
This
Legolas.
is-
Hey, he's not even staying in costume.
How the hell are you seeing me right now?
We can't.
Well, keep quiet until I'm done with the review.
Well, we could
Yeah.
still play Will and Elizabeth.
That is so 3 minutes ago, which
Yeah,
in
we're
internet
not doing
time
that
is like
anymore.
3 weeks. I'm moving on.
Can we at least get food and water?
Pirates don't talk.
That's not a thing.
Pirates.
This is Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl.
What?
Ooh, this film is too tough to have the Disney logo before it. I guess this was to
crazy
show
that
there's
this is
no
a
more
Disney
kid
movie.
stuff. It's all adult now. Clearly.
That right there is crazy.
We open with a ship sailing the sea when a crewman named Gibbs, played by the underrated Kevin McNally, tells a young Elizabeth Swann not to sing about pirates.
Bad luck to be singing about pirates. It's bad luck to have a woman on board, too. Even a miniature one.
I remember
Is it
that
really
line
a
being
thing?
less ewy.
Yeah.
She's with her father, Governor Swan, played by Jonathan Pryce. And I should point out this film has a weird way of calling back to other Disney films. Callbacks are everywhere in Disney flicks, and they're usually very clever because they work in some humor.
I think it's
But
supposed to be
these are
Aladdin.
just there. For
The
example,
magic
he's
carpet?
dressed as Captain Hook.
Oh.
Why? Barbosa offers
I've never
an
seen
apple
Peter
that
Pan.
Elizabeth thinks is poisoned. Sure. And look, this guy said Little Mermaid.
A little mermaid flopped up on deck and told him the whole story.
Yeah, they're
Never
more
seen The Little Mermaid.
distracting than funny. Now the Kraken spat out a mermaid skeleton with red hair. That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
Boy, there's a boy in the water.
Elizabeth sees a boy in the water and alerts the crew. Is it a Viggo Mortensen? No, it's an Orlando Bloom. Ugh, throw him back.
Oh, it's Orlando Bloom? Okay.
Survivor of a shipwreck, and Elizabeth notices
Loud
something
car
he
outside.
presumably stole from Atreyu.
Pirates.
There's no proof of that. It was
Why
probably
would-
an accident.
Yeah, it was probably the wind. It's always
Yeah,
the
exactly.
wind. The wind set the
No,
ship on
no
fire.
pirates.
Cut to years later, as Elizabeth is now played by Keira Knightley. and
Oh,
the
she's
boy
a little
named
girl?
Will grows up into Orlando Bloom.
Oh.
I have a gift for you.
Beautiful.
Isn't it?
Don't you think it'll look lovely on me? She's also introduced to a corset.
Women
Okay.
in London must have learnt not to breathe.
Now, Mum, you don't need that rib.
Yeah, you don't need ribs.
We're then introduced
Most of
to
them are
Jack
floating
Sparrow,
anyway, I'm
played
pretty
by
sure.
Johnny Depp, in what many have
Apparently,
called
like, grow
one of
back,
the
I
greatest
think.
character intros of all time.
Oh, is this like the ship is like sinking as he like arrives?
It's a
Oh,
great
no.
scene because this finally let people know after seeing all the ads where they make Sparrow look like a badass. Oh, he's supposed to
Okay,
look
yeah, that's
ridiculous.
okay. It's a scene. Yep.
Depp worked hard at getting the look and actions of this character down, but
Yeah, that's a
sometimes
scene right
little
there.
Too hard.
That's a scene
Well,
that I
most people
saw
know
the
he
other
heard
day.
that pirates were the rock stars of their day, so he played them like Keith Richards. Many don't know that while Verbinski said yes to almost all of Depp's costume choices, he drew the line at an artificial nose that would fall off every single time he sneezed. Yeah,
That would
something
not
was
be the
definitely
same.
going on with Depp's nose when he recommended that.
A ship like that.
Makes
You can
this
blame
one here a bit
Amber for
superfluous,
that.
really. Apparently there's some sort of high-toned and fancy
Pretty sure.
do up at the front,
Allegedly,
eh?
I believe.
Like that, Russell Brand saw this performance and said, I can do that the rest of my life, but bad. While Commodore Norrington, played by Jack Davenport, starts proposing to Elizabeth, she passes out due to the tightness of the corset, resulting in Sparrow saving her.
And
You
she.
saving her then?
I can't swim.
You can't swim.
I only dog paddle.
Is that Andre the Giant?
He's discovered to be the famous outlaw, though, and immediately arrested.
These are his,
Oh.
A compass that doesn't point north.
No, it only points to what your heart wants. Or
Which
whatever
is-
bullshit we make up in the next one, pretending we had these planned all along.
Uh huh. Yeah. Everything's all planned out.
The worst pirate I've ever heard of.
But you have
I have
heard.
heard of me.
I am the original hate-watching. He manages to escape, though, and works his
Somehow.
way into Will Turner's smithy. He breaks his chains with a wheel. Hey, these people wrote
That's
cartoons.
fair.
You're going to get a cartoon. And he
Yeah,
runs
yeah,
into Turner,
makes
who
sense.
tries to stop his escape.
Excellent form, but how's your footwork? If I step here... Very good.
So I'm not going to pretend the writing
I don't
in
remember this
is
scene,
spectacular.
honestly.
It is more clever than I think people give credit for. While it is at times a little exposition-y.
You've seen a ship with black sails that's crewed by the Down.
Who makes all these?
I do, and I practice with them 3 hours a day.
Been preying on ships and settlements for near 10 years.
Adversary demands parley. You can do them no harm until the parley is
This
A lot
is
of information crammed into certain moments you might miss upon first viewing. Sparrow testing Turner's footwork
I've
is
never
not only an
rewatched
excuse
it.
to have an action sequence, but it's also used to show how clever he is moving him closer towards the exit. When he pulls out the gun, it not only shows that he's a cheat, but also that he doesn't want to use it for certain reasons we'll discover later. But he will
Why?
if he has to. He is still a cutthroat.
Please move.
No!
Please move.
It's not meant for you.
A lot of scenes are like that, kind of doing
Shot's
two
not
things
meant
at
for you.
once. Sparrow is captured, though, as the film tries to remind you, oh yeah, this was based on a ride, right?
Yeah,
The dog
based
is
on a
never
ride.
going to move.
Excuse us if we haven't resigned ourselves to the gallows just yet.
Why does the dog?
First time.
First time. Black screen.
Sparrow's former ship, the Black Pearl, arrives as the golden piece Elizabeth had called to them in the water.
What?
Okay, this is gonna sound like an odd comparison,
What
but
was
these
Davy
pirates
Jones'
kinda remind me of
ship
the
called?
nuns from Sister Act.
From
In
what?
that they really didn't have to give them that much personality.
They
but
have a
you
lot
do
of it.
appreciate that every single one feels unique. They could just casted extras in these roles, but no, they went out of their way to cast character actors who really do leave an impression. I especially love this one guy who's obsessed with explosions. His
Same,
crazy
bro.
love for them is like a mix between Art the Clown and that weird bomber from The Tick.
Batter's good, baby.
Not familiar with the Tick. I know
Also,
it was from
seriously,
the Fox.
what is this guy thinking answered the
cartoons.
door?
Candygram.
Don't open that.
Oh, I think
Dead. And pirates doing piratey thing.
Wait, how's he know it's hot if later they say they can't feel anything?
Maybe
In
they
fact,
can't
how'd
feel
this guy
anything,
get
drugs.
irking knocked with that pan? Darn, movie sucks now. I thought it was good until it was bad.
I don't think it's about that. I think those are for decoration.
Sparrow doesn't get all the laughs.
We know you're here, puppet.
Also, their eyes are so yellow.
Come on out, we're gonna play
Is that like?
ninja.
Is that liver? Is that like a liver failure thing?
Parley.
They find Elizabeth, but she invokes the right of parley, which means she can be taken to Captain Barbossa, played by Jeffrey Rush. And just like every role he's in, it looks like he's having a blast.
I am here to negotiate the cessation of hostilities.
Dormammu.
against Port Royal.
A lot of
Come
long
bargain.
words there, miss. We're naught but humble pirates.
Okay,
Why does he look
here's
so
the thing
familiar?
about Will and Elizabeth in this. They are necessary characters to anchor credibility to all the goofiness going on. And in comparing the two, Elizabeth really isn't that bad.
Also,
clearly
she
isn't
was
trained
an
as a
actor
fighter,
in
so
some
she has
other
to use
movie
her
I've
wits
seen.
to survive, and she is good at it.
That bit of shine matters to us.
Well, I suppose if it is worthless.
Uh-huh.
She has enough charm and intelligence that I don't want to see anything bad happen to her. Will, on the other hand, is so goddamn boring.
They've taken Elizabeth.
Imitation
we
game.
have to hunt them down. We must save her. And where do you propose we start?
The water!
That's their father's still alive, I'm pretty
A
sure.
lot of this may come from Bloom wanted to play the role smooth and cool, while Verbinski kept insisting he was supposed to be a dork. It's only sword fighting that he's supposed to excel at. Everything else about him is supposed to be out of place. And he's both too suave and too bland to be out of place.
I am us.
Yeah.
Laugh at him.
Is that really that funny?
No,
I
it's
feel like a
not.
Nicholas Hoult, Tom Holland, or James McAvoy could pull this off with more comedy and personality. Bloom
Probably.
just looks like
But we got
Legolas needs
Lego-
a bath. He doesn't leave much of an impact.
I don't think he'll
Though,
ever
he's not awful.
get out of the shadow of
He has a
Legolas.
cute moment here and there, and clearly he's supposed to be eye candy for younger viewers. But whenever there's a scene where he's the focus, I constantly have to remind myself, oh, this scene was in the movie? I totally forgot that, despite seeing this several
Yeah.
times.
You were familiar with that ship, the Black Pearl?
I've heard of it.
Thankfully, he
I've
teams
heard
up with
of it.
Jack Sparrow, though, who agrees to help him save Elizabeth if he can help him escape and be captain once again of the Black Pearl.
Yeah. Which, that right there, just... Everything gets thrown out the window.
I feel like there's a lot of reasons that wouldn't work.
How does he see where they're
but
going?
repeat to
Was-
yourself, it's just a park attraction that's been turned into a movie. I should really just relax.
Yeah.
They take command
They
of
would-
the ship, and Norrington
float.
chases after them.
Search every cabin, every hole, down to the bilges.
Be sure to bring every last man on board. All eggs in this basket. It's Dark Knight Rises rules here.
Never seen Batman movie.
Of course, Jack and Will take over the other ship and sail off with it, having destroyed the ship they left over's cannons and rudder.
That's got to be the best
pirate I've ever seen.
So it would seem.
Well, maybe it's just because you suck balls. He's the greatest pirate we've ever seen.
Yep.
Will finds out that his father, named Bootstrap Bill, was indeed a pirate, much to his letdown.
Good Surprise.
Man. Good pirate. I swear you look just like him.
Yeah.
Does he actually recognize him?
Practically identical. Again, all planned from the beginning.
No.
To pick up his friend Gibbs as well as a crew at a place that seems to love and hate him at the same time.
Love and hate him. Wow.
Not sure I deserve that.
Seems like the Depp Heard trial in a nutshell.
Yeah. I don't think I deserve that.
Lies about her last name, saying it's Turner, so they don't know she's the governor's daughter, but rather they're under the impression that she's Bootstrap Bill's child.
There's no need to stand on the ceremony. You must be hungry.
Jesus, you pig!
Yikes.
Aztec gold. A terrible curse.
Why is it every moment he's on screen I want him to sing, I'm reviewing the situation?
I don't know what that's a reference to.
Wow.
He say
Actually
arg.
said
He
arg.
actually said arg.
I'm not sure why I assumed this movie wouldn't have him do that, but it's strange to see for some reason.
Yeah.
He wasn't even prompted. Couldn't he have at least been like, sorry, it's Talk Like a Pirate Day. We needed a break from our usual Talk Like a Bored Office Worker ritual.
The effects of 2006.
So he's working with a skeleton crew who can't die or feel anything because they're cursed, but returning the gold they stole along with her blood.
Okay, yeah. Was that... Is that Davy Jones? I don't know.
I'm sure I said this before, but anything supernatural that has a blank leads to blank, I usually love. Pour water on a sea creature and they're revealed. Sun rises and gargoyles turn to stone. And yeah, moonbeams revealing ghost pirates is pretty damn awesome. In my opinion, it's the most fun and creative thing in the movie. I just love it.
That's terrifying.
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one.
And spoilers,
That's
we
scary.
do make random sounds so that ghost hunters can go, what's that?
Yeah, they do. Do you believe in ghosts? I don't want it to be like a huge argument or anything, but do you believe in ghosts?
Hi, Mr. Actor.
Where's-
wanted to
oh,
go
there is a
over
headphone
this
jack.
read
Whoa.
you did recently for Chime, particularly the part where you say, Chime's good. No, it's so much more than that, Mr. Actor.
What?
No, money can't buy happiness, but not worrying about your money comes close. And that's where Chime can help you smile more, Mr. Actor. They were named the #1 most loved banking app. With payday up to 2 days early and fee-free overdrafts up to $200, they offer financial peace of mind in your wallet.
Not
All
really
with
sure
no annual
how
fees,
they're
large
different.
security deposits, or credit checks to apply. Now, Mr. Actor,
Credit-
with a name like that, you should really go
But it's
on
like a
the
bank
waiting tables.
account.
Hi-yo, I really think
I
you
know,
should see for yourself
I know
why
a
Chime is so
decent little
loved
bit
at
about finances.
chime.com/nostalgia.
A little
That's
bit.
chime.com/nostalgia. And just to get across my point even more, I'm going to talk very, very fast.
Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services and debit
Fintech.
card provided by the Bancorp Bank or Stripe Bank. NA members FDIC. Early access to direct deposit funds depends on
Bancorp.
payer. Spot me eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. See chime.com/spotme. Chime with the 2021 #1 most downloaded banking app in the U.S. according to Apptopia.
So just
Really?
keep that in mind on your
They're
next
downloaded
read.
more than SoFi?
Oh, yeah, this other one here, you completely missed the mark
I-
with Factor.
I might
In the
be,
recording, all you gave us was...
a shareholder in SoFi. A decent amount of shares
you
in
are
SoFi.
wrong. You are just wrong, sir. That's why you should power up for springtime with Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit. Get
Ready to-
nutritious, Mr. Actor.
Broccoli
Chef
is my favorite
prepared
food.
Meals delivered straight to your door, leaving you time and energy to
I never
tackle
tried Factor,
everything on your
however.
to-do
I cook my
list.
meal prep
You
to
have
the
much
gym.
of a to-do list, Mr. Actor,
because-
which means you have a loser life. Okay, that was pretty hard.
Some of you don't know about that,
Look and feel
but
your
yeah.
best in time for
Ooh,
warmer
meat looks
weather with
good.
calorie-smart meals around 550 calories or less. Or less,
I need more
Mr.
calories than
Actor.
that.
Too busy to cook? With Factor, skip the trip to the grocery store and skip the chopping, prepping, and cleaning up too. Factor's
I like
fresh, never
cooking, though.
frozen meals are
I
ready
just
in
love putting
2
effort
minutes.
into
All you
things.
have to do is heat and enjoy.
Anything,
Enjoy,
honestly.
Mr. Actor. I'm sorry. I
Like
get
anything you
really
actually see
emotional
the
when talking
outcome, I
about
just
Factor.
love
It's
that.
just-
Whether it's a friendship,
Factor has
relationship,
delicious,
cooking,
flavor-packed meals to help you live to the
you know,
fullest.
working
Choose
towards a
from
goal.
keto,
I just
vegan plus
love that
veggie,
stuff.
Calorie smart and protein plus options on the menu each week. Prepared by chefs and approved by dietitians, each meal has all the ingredients you need to feel satisfied all day long. Not that that mattered to you, you selfish son of a... I'm sorry. Keep it going, director or producer, whatever I am. With
Whatever I
34
am.
chef-prepared, dietitian-approved weekly options, there's always something new to try. Enjoy meals for any time of the day with breakfast options like egg
Pumpkin
bites, smoothies,
pancakes?
and more.
I'm
Plus,
good,
replenish
bro.
your snack supply with an assortment of
That does
45
not
plus
look good
add-ons.
or sound
Want
good.
to come back on takeout? Get Factor instead, Mr. Actor. It saved my life. Okay, I didn't do that, but I wanted to. I wrote a fan
He does a
fiction.
DoorDash
Not only
ad
is Factor
or
cheaper than takeout,
this?
but meals are ready faster than restaurant delivery in just 2 minutes. Put the time and money
2
you
minutes,
save
wow.
towards planning activities for when the weather warms up. Eating vegan or veggie is a snap with Factor because each meal is prepared by chefs and approved by dietitians. You know that your
Okay,
Factor
we
meal
repeated
has all
that.
the ingredients you want and nothing you don't. And if you're looking to mix it up,
I don't
you
know.
can
There's
add
a lot of food there
protein
I've never had
vegan
before.
plus veggie meals each week.
I've had mashed
So get
potatoes
Factor and enjoy clean eating without
twice
the
in my
hassle,
life.
Mr. Actor. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals delivered to your door.
Are
ready in
those
just 2
those are
minutes.
mushrooms?
No
I've never had a
prep
mushroom.
Now here's where you better listen, you son of Satan. Head to factormeals.com/nostalgia50 and use the code nostalgia50 to get 50% off your first box.
Oh
That's
god,
code
the ad reads are kind of
nostalgia50
funny.
at factormeals.com/nostalgia50
They're like
for
low
50%
effort, but they're also
off your
funny,
first box.
you know?
And you know, we're not getting any younger. I'm down to one knee here, Factor. Asking the question, will you taste delicious? She said yes! She said yes, Mr. Actor! Yeah, I'm sorry, whoever this is. I'm not a producer. I'm just nuts.
Go. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Understandable. Been there, done that.
Doug plays Arkham Asylum for the first time ever every Friday on Twitch.
I'm playing Half-Life 2 for the first
Content
time ever
5 days
every
a
Saturday.
week. Hope to
Every
see you
Saturday,
there.
5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also stream Mondays. So today, Minecraft Monday, I should be completing, you know,
acquire
the
themselves a
ancient
crew,
city I'm
including
taking over.
Zoe Zeldana.
Ooh.
You stole my boat. You'll get another one. I will.
I don't need this. I have like 5 green screens to be in front of tomorrow.
Oh!
The ship sets
Gamora,
sail, gets to
okay.
his Turner about how Jack had his ship taken away by Barbossa and marooned him on a desert island.
But not before he'd gone mad with the heat.
So that's the reason for all the...
Yeah.
That's a great impression of everybody's impression of him. They get to the treasure where they return the coin along with Elizabeth's blood, but they don't know if it worked.
My favorite thing about any convention ever is that there's always a Jack Sparrow walking around drunk.
Do I need a joke for everything? Can't that just be funny?
Parlay! Damn to the depths whatever mutton they thought of parlay. That would be the French.
The French.
French.
Will and Elizabeth escape, but Jack gets captured and he tells him why Elizabeth's blood didn't work.
Kill him.
The girl's blood didn't work, did it?
Uh-huh.
Hold your fire.
Uh-huh.
Despite only having a few scenes together, I instantly believe the rivalry between these two. Whenever they talk, it genuinely feels like they've known each other for years, and they love getting under each other's skin, so to speak.
You know whose blood we need. I know whose blood you need.
Jack tells him where to locate the ship, but Elizabeth has a plan of attack.
Lower the anchor on the right side. On the starboard side.
Certainly has the element of surprise.
Were they gonna like turn the
Fire
ship?
eyes are forked up, and Jack escapes just to get captured again. Yeah, he's
He does that a
basically the
lot.
Han Solo of this series, a smuggler who always
I've
has
never
to be
seen Star
saved,
Wars.
even in between movies.
Dude, I would not want to be a pirate.
How's that plan working out, Elizabeth? You definitely got some brains, but a pirate's life ain't for you. Oh, I mean, it's what we were always building up the whole time.
Uh-huh, yeah,
the
you're a
bad stuff
pirate.
really is in the sequels, isn't it?
Monkey. Monkey.
It's weird. For some reason, I don't think monkeys are funny, but people saying the word monkey is goddamn hilarious.
Especially
you took
in
advantage
a
of our
rush.
hospitality last time. Now you return the favor.
Walt Disney.
She goes free.
Will says his blood is what they need to lift the curse and forces them to let Elizabeth and Jack go. They do so, but abandon them on the same island Jack was marooned
Oh.
I'll be having that dress back before you go.
Goes with your black heart.
Okay.
It's purple.
That be the same little island that we
Is
made the
it
governor of.
white
Now
and
that's
gold,
the
or?
perhaps you'll be able to conjure up another miraculous escape.
Yeah, why are you putting him back in the place he got out of again?
Yeah, why?
Isn't that kind of like, aw, I know how to solve this.
Aw.
Jack admits it was pure luck how he got off the island before, but Elizabeth pretends to flirt with him and get him drunk so that she can set the island ablaze.
Well, the devil's whiplash, it will really bad. You got me hot as your hope.
Oh.
Sings about as well as he did in Sweeney Todd. Elizabeth's plan works as they're noticed by Norrington's ship and picked up. Jack has yet another way to weasel his way into an opportunity, though.
Think about it. The Black Pearl.
You will accompany these fine men to the helm and provide us with a bearing to Isla de Muerta.
Why do people keep listening to him?
I don't know.
Question.
Pirates don't talk. Norrington agrees to let Jack help
I
them
thought they
capture
sang.
the pearl and save Will.
Jack, it's not possible.
How did you escape from the place
Again.
you escaped before? We were so careful to do the same thing.
Black screen.
Jack tells him about Norrington's ship outside and once again gets in their good graces. This is, of course, a quintuple cross as Jack frees Will while the other pirates attack the ship.
all these people.
And as fun as the sword fighting is, I will admit, my favorite stuff is just Jonathan Pryce fighting this evil dead hand. It's such a weird thing to keep coming back to during this big battle, and I love it.
Put it in the desk. Put it in the desk. Oh.
Jack steals a gold piece as well and ends up being cursed.
Wait, really? If you steal that, you become cursed, or you're like dead in the moonlight?
I honestly don't have many notes about this climax. Fighting in and out
Yeah, I
of the
don't remember
moonlight
this
is
part
cool.
at all.
This weird thing where they put a bomb in a guy's stomach is cool.
You like pain? Try wearing a corset.
That line's
Fair.
a little lame, but overall the finale's pretty fun. Jack uses the bullet he's been saving for years to kill Barbossa just as Turner returns the coin with his blood.
I feel cold.
Okay, so
What?
this is admittedly a weird complaint,
Supposed to be
but for
cold or
years I
gold?
always thought he said, I feel old, when really he said, I feel cold.
To the cold or
I
gold.
think I feel old is a better line. I just
Why?
love he would
Does it
feel that as
disappear?
he gets feeling back and begins to die. If only the writers could be as smart as my terrible hearing.
I don't know how the whole blood thing works.
The pirates go back to normal, and Verbinski on his commentary track said, this is when you realize the movie was actually kind of about something. And it sounds weird, but I know what he's talking about. These pirates spent so long trying to get this curse lifted, to stop being invincible, and now that's gone.
They're no longer
everything
invincible.
else they know is about to be taken away. No words, no hammered in symbolism, just a good, quiet moment that lets it all sink in. It's a solid scene.
Alright, don't they all get
Jack is
hanged?
captured and about to be
That is the
executed.
correct way.
Fear not, Will helps him escape with a rope. Really
Okay.
It's gonna do much.
Nice. Why do they keep running at him?
Train for anything in this?
You have
Is
guns.
someone
Why
gonna
are you
be
running
like,
at him?
Look, salt. But it's cool. Elizabeth says she loves Will and not Norrington, so that convinces him to let Jack go.
What about Sparrow?
Oh, I think we can afford to give him 1 day's head start.
I love the look on
He
this
loves to
guy, like
chase.
he's saying, has everyone just gone friggin' insane? We
Give him a
were
senzu bean,
literally just
so he
stopped
can
by
fight him at
rope.
full
We're
strength.
10 out of 4 to give him a day's head start.
You know?
Elizabeth, it would never have worked between us, darling.
Ah, what a silly idea we teased for 2 more movies.
Drink up,
Wait, was that a thing?
Yo-ho.
Okay.
And that was Pirates of the
So I'm
Caribbean,
guessing he's gonna do the
Curse
next
of the
one.
Black Pearl. Not perfect, but a damn good time.
I mean, apparently
This
expectations
is the
were low,
definition of
so...
a turn your brain off movie. Which is not to say a lot of people didn't need to use their brains while making.
I mean, they just tell
Everyone
you.
gives the impression they're having a good time on screen. Even the ones that are a little dull still look like in a weird way they're having fun being dull. It's gonna have varying
look on his
degrees of
face.
believable and unbelievable, and though often cartoony, there is a bit of an edge that's welcomed with that PG-13 rating. For a film that he thought would be dead on arrival, you feel the effort of everyone trying to make something odd and unique. It's a good start to a good... It's a good start.
It's a good start. I don't know how the...
And
So
like
there
I
are
said,
4 of
Jack
them.
Sparrow took off and everybody wanted to be him.
To death.
Every... Oh, they died.
2 died? I was only away 20 minutes.
Yeah, but in internet time, that's an eternity.
Yeah, it is.
Also, there's the curse of the studio.
Oh, you mean you have to walk the earth for all eternity feeling nothing?
No, we just really want mixed spaghetti from McDonald's.
Ew.
I never even had mixed spaghetti.
That doesn't exist.
It's terrible.
But I want it.
No, you
They
don't.
discontinued it because it was so terrible.
What?
But I want it.
And I hate that I want it.
Come on, let's go hit ourselves in silence.
McDonald's had spaghetti.
Huh. Pirates Month has just begun!
Yeah, just begun. Interesting. Let me know if you want me to continue on with the Pirates Month next week.
The French.
The French. And now he's probably gonna talk about the cameo
We're
thing.
still doing
Yep,
cameos
I've done
for
one of
charity,
these.
and this
Pick up
month
the
we're doing the
Langoliers
Kennedy
video
Krieger
I did.
Institute. Kennedy Krieger Institute is internationally recognized for improving the lives of
Definitely-
tens of thousands of children, adolescents, and
Definitely
adults
check out my
with
Langoliers
neurological,
reaction, 'cause he
rehabilitative, or
roasted
developmental
me.
needs. They do this through inpatient and
So,
day
I think for the
hospital
100th
programs,
video,
outpatient clinics, home and community services,
I want to do
education, and research.
another
It's an
cameo,
amazing
but I'm gonna
organization,
pay
and you can help
extra
out.
because I have
If you
patrons.
want a cameo from me
wonderful
saying
people.
happy birthday, good luck, or whatever, click on the link below and be giving to a good cause. If you're like,
and
no, man, I
I'll
don't
pay
want a
because
cameo
like
from you, you suck. Well, consider checking out this
there's
organization anyway,
a
because
limit
it really
on
is a great
characters,
place with great people.
but you can pay to have
Look at all the
extra.
various ways
So I might
you
just
can
do
help out.
that to continue the list of telling all the things I've never seen and that, you know, or that he introduced me to, just to watch him just go off. Because he knows I exist. The Honest Reviewer, it made sure of that by telling him that he watches my videos, and he was like, I just love that name, Deductive's Moo. So it's absolutely crazy. I don't think he's never commented on one of my videos, however, which that'd be crazy considering this is either the 87th or the 88th Nostalgia Group video I've done. They come out every single Monday. Patrons get them a day early. Yeah, I like I said, I was so young when I watched this movie the first time. I've rode the ride many times. I did not ride it when I was in Disney World last month, however. I literally went to Disney World last month for like 11 hours for my friend's birthday, and I could not find the Pirates of the Caribbean ride for some reason. I went to the Magic Kingdom. I'm not sure if it's at the Magic Kingdom or not. I'm pretty sure it is at the Magic Kingdom, but hey, I mean, this was the start of the Pirates of the Caribbean. I definitely haven't seen all of the movies. I think I've seen the first one. I've seen the one where the chest, where like the heart was in the chest, and I don't know if I've seen any of the ones after that. I'm not sure. The entire timeline's all mixed up because my memories are almost 20 years old, so that makes sense. And you know, the same characters and cast and overall story and stuff like that all kind of blends together in the mind of someone who's under the age of 10. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to reading your comments, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. But until the next video, take care and keep the music.
We were